Hi, good day. This is another project that I created using React and Redux. The title of this application is Would You Rather. So let's assume that I'm logging in as John Doe. So how this application works is that in the main console or panel, it shows me the unanswered questions. So these are the questions that was posted by users previously. So each of the user has the chance to answer all of these questions. So we can also track here what are the questions that we already answered and what the other questions that we haven't answered yet. So like for example, I want to answer my own question. So it shows in the poll result, it shows that I have 1 out of 1 vote. So we can right away see what I made, what vote that I made previously. So right here. So and then again, it will not show up again in the unanswered questions. So it will be in the answered questions right here. Again, I'm trying to answer the question made by Jane Doe. So that's it. So there are only 2 answers left. And for each user, I can also create my own questions. Like for example, go to Mars or go to Venus. So again, it will show up in the unanswered question right here. So when I click the poll, again, I will do my own voting, so it will show up right in this console. So now again, we can see in the leaderboard that I'm the most active. John Doe is the most active with 5 score because he answered 3 questions and created 2 questions. So the most active user has the most score in this leaderboard. So like again, we will assume that we will sign out this user and we will assume to log in as another user using Jane Doe. So then we see that Jane Doe was logged in. So this is the newly question that was created by John Doe. Now I'm going to answer most of those questions right here. So and then let's see, go to Mars. So this is the vote that I made. That is 1 out of 2 votes. So I mean, this is the vote that was made by Jane Doe, and this is the one that was made by John Doe earlier. So again, we see in the leaderboard that Jane Doe is now in the 2nd place because she answered 2 questions. And when we answer more questions, the more score that we get. Just like that. So and then in the unanswered questions, these are the answered questions that was made by Jane Doe, and this is the only questions that was left unanswered. So again, if we want to check on the poll, we can go right back into the answered category right here. So these are the leaderboard. So it now has a tied score. And then again, when we try to log in as Jane Doe, as let's see, as Jenna Doe. So she haven't answered any questions yet. So let's try to answer that. We can see that there is a 66% vote on going to Mars. So that's how the poll result works. And then so she can answer all of these questions, and it will also affect her score in the leaderboard. Just an example. So we can see that Jenna Doe answered 5 questions plus the 2 questions that she created earlier. So she has the highest score in the leaderboard. So that's it for this fun project. I hope that you find this enjoying. Thank you so much for watching.